Hello everyone! I hope that you're safe and fine. Welcome back to our English class. Today we will be using the MIE book part 2. So be ready with your copybook and your pencil case. Page 14 of the book. So what are we going to learn today? We are going to complete time. Do you still remember how to write o'clock? Let us spell it together. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. Very good. Now we are going to work out activity 8D. I fill in the blanks with the correct time. Number 1. Look at the clock face. What time is it? Let us read. Sheila wakes up at. What time is it? The long minute hand is pointing on number 12. When it is the case that the long minute hand is pointing towards number 12, we say o'clock. And the short hour hand is pointing towards number 6. So it is 6 o'clock. Sheila wakes up at 6 o'clock. Let us spell 6. S-I-X, 6 o'clock. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. Very good. Now number 2. She takes a bath and gets ready at. Elle prend sa douche et s'habille à. What time? The long minute hand is pointing towards 12 and the short hour hand is pointing towards number 7. So it is 7 o'clock. S-E-V-E-N, 7 o'clock. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. Number 3. Look at the clock face. What time is it? Sheila eats her breakfast at what time? Yes, 8 o'clock. E-I-G-H-T, 8. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. Number 4. She starts her class working at. Very good. 9 o'clock. N-I-N-E, 9. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. And lastly, she meets her friend Wendy at what time? 10 o'clock. Very good. T-E-N, 10. O'(C-L-O-C-K) o'clock. Let us work this together. This is how your work should be in your copybook. Let us read together. Number 1. Sheila wakes up at 6 o'clock. One more time. Sheila wakes up at 6 o'clock. Number 2. She takes a bath and gets ready at 7 o'clock. She takes a bath and gets ready at 7 o'clock. Number 3. Sheila eats her breakfast at 8 o'clock. Sheila eats her breakfast at 8 o'clock. Number 4. She starts her class working at 9 o'clock. She starts her class or working at 9 o'clock. And lastly, number 5. She meets her friend Wendy at 10 o'clock. She meets her friend Wendy at 10 o'clock. Page 15 of the book. Follow with me. Activity 9. I learn simple past tense. So today we are going to learn the simple past tense. What is the simple past tense? Let us find out together.
Past simple verb forms are created by adding E and D in the end of the verb. For example, want, wanted. He wanted to buy a new car. Call, called. She called him on the phone.
Hello.
For verbs ending in E, we add D in the end. For example, change, changed. He changed his clothes. For verbs ending in Y, first Y changes into I, and then we add E and D in the end. For example, try, tried. He tried really hard. Remember, when the verb ends in consonant plus vowel plus consonant, we double the last consonant and then we add ed in the end. For example, stop, stopped. The car stopped. If the last letter is X, we don't double the consonant. For example, fax, faxed. When the verb ends in a vowel plus Y, Y does not turn into I. We simply add ed in the end. For example, stay, stayed. She stayed at home.
He mixed the ingredients in a big bowl and put it in the oven. Then he washed. Wash, verb to wash, in the simple past tense, washed. W-A-S-H-E-D. So we have to circle washed. Then he washed the dishes and cleaned. Cleaned. It ends with ed, so we have to circle it. Clean, cleaned. In the simple past tense, we add ed. Let us circle cleaned. Then he washed the dishes and cleaned the kitchen. He lifted Luna in his strong arms and kissed her on the cheek. He lifted, verb to lift, in the simple past tense, lifted. Lift, lifted. We add ed. So we have to circle lifted and kissed her on the cheek. Verb to kiss, in the simple past tense, kissed. We add ed. So we have to circle lifted and kiss. He lifted Luna in his strong arms and kissed her on the cheek. Let us circle kissed. Dad, you are my superhero, Luna shouted. And lastly, shouted. We have to circle shouted. Shout, shouted. In the simple past tense, we add ed. You write down these words in your copybook instead of going and writing the whole thing and then circling it. So you simply note down the verbs in the simple past tense. Now we are going to work out the verb to walk in the simple past tense. So we have to write walk the same way and then we add ed. For all the pronouns it is going to be the same. Let us work this out together. I walked. W-A-L-K, walk. We have to add ed. I walked. I walked. You walked. He walked. She walked. It walked. We walked. They walked. So, verbe to walk, c'est le verbe marcher au passé composé. I walked. J'ai marché. Tu as marché. Il a marché. Ça continue. So write this down in your copybook. As you can see, we have to write walk the same way and then add ed. The rule for past tense is to add ed. Remember, when using the simple past tense, all personal pronouns stay the same. Let us look at the table below. Simple past tense of verb to play. So, play, we have to write P-L-A-Y, and then for all the personal pronouns, the rule is to add ed to play. I played. You played. He played. She played. It played. We played. They played. So what can you notice? For all the personal pronouns, we have to add ed. As homework, you will have to copy this in your copybook. So homework, you will have to copy the simple past tense of verb to play in your copybook. We have come to the end of our English lesson. So I thank you for your kind attention and revise the past tense well and keep learning at home. Stay home, stay safe. See you tomorrow.